Hello, welcome to Cool Discussions. Today we're going to be talking about cars. Well, it's Trump Tuesday, so Trump watched something on TV. He made a comment during one of his rally speeches, and then people were like, "What the hell kind of drugs are he on?" Because there's nothing going on here in Sweden. Well, there's been stuff going on in Sweden now. A columnist in Sweden, Eva Franchell, wrote a piece, and this is, I'm quoting her. If people in the future will be protected, cars must simply be removed from the collection sites in city centers. Now, there's a whole article about it. It does actually exist. I originally found it on Breitbart, and Breitbart isn't well known for being the best news site in the world, but it's also a right-sided website.
Right.
So,
what side is that again? Conservative?
Nazis.
Conservatives?
Yeah, conservative, okay. Small government, tightly controlled money type thing. So people are always wary of Breitbart. Now, I found the article, and I was like, okay, this is an interesting little article. And then I sent it to Barry here, and I went in and did a little bit more research, and this does actually exist on a Swedish news site. I actually had to have Google translate it for me to get it to work, to see if I can actually understand it. I read her whole article. She does a lot of different types of pieces, but all of her pieces seem to be pretty serious, or like have a point of view that's trying to be.
So does she really want to ban cars from city centers?
From the article, yeah, that's.
So what did Trump say was going on in Sweden?
Okay, he saw on Fox News about this documentary that had just aired the previous night about how Sweden is going down a road of destruction because of mass immigration. So Trump had said, that thing that happened in Sweden last night, it's a horrible thing, and nobody knew what he was talking about. Even the Swedish government said, we don't know. There are no terrorist attacks going on here in Sweden. And it's true that they didn't have any terrorist attacks, but he wasn't referring to a terrorist attack. He was referring to that documentary that had just aired in Sweden about how they're going down this road, that if they keep going down this road, the Swedish culture and country as we know it will disappear and become a Muslim country.
Are we sure that there was actual a terrorist attack?
Yeah, there is in Sweden. There has been.
The car driving into people?
Yeah.
It was a confirmed terrorist attack?
Yeah.
The terrorists when we did it?
They caught the guy. He said, I did it.
Yeah, I know.
And he said, I did it in the name of Allah.
Okay.
So this is a terrorist attack.
Maybe it's like a fad thing now. Maybe people, when they just go crazy and they do things, they just go, I'm part of this.
No, but that's the thing. Okay, but they're not white people that are committing this crime.
Yeah, crazy people.
But white people are just as crazy. They do some crazy crap out there. You know, us white people, definitely some of the worst mass murderers in the world. Right? They're white people that we're aware of. There could be some out there we just don't hear about because we don't live there, right? But there are some really crazy white people out there that just kill. So I get that. But the people that are doing this are going Allah Akbar. And it basically mean... What the hell does Allah Akbar mean? God is good, God is greatest. Right? And this is the Muslim God, not the Christian God, not the Buddhist God, not the...
There's so many gods out there.
There's a whole pantheon of them.
My goodness.
Right? This isn't even Zeus or Thor or anybody.
Like it could be on American Idol with gods. Just the panel of judges is just gods and be like, who is telling me to kill today? But the 7 personalities of Barry.
Yeah. So it's... I find this... You mentioned this. was this article a farce?
It almost seems like it, because really, if you sit there and you say, like, now this is just a journalist saying that cars should be banned, right?
But here's the thing. Now, I haven't been able to confirm this, but shortly thereafter, I saw that one of the leaders of a Swedish political party said, this might not be a bad idea.
Let's not give them ideas.
And then he went on to say, oh, well, we need to get rid of cars anyways because they're polluters. It would clean up the air in Sweden. It would reduce CO2 emissions. No gas usage. So, that's one less expense. And then he went on a whole list of why these things should happen. And it's just like, so... and I couldn't confirm this other article, so it's hard, but I did find hers, and she doesn't seem to be the comedian type writer, because you have these people that write editorials in papers that come across as trying to have that sense of humor. You have other people that do it because they want to get facts and figures across. She comes across as a facts and figures type person. She doesn't seem like she writes with a sense of humor. So it's so weird that somebody would actually say, because this happened in Germany too. During Christmas, another Muslim drove a semi-truck into a bunch of innocent bystanders. And you would swear that the days after this had happened, that a truck had driven into a bunch of innocent bystanders. Not a guy driving the truck, but a truck. Because they didn't talk about a guy. They barely even talked about the guy who was shot. Because there was 2 people in the truck, a dead guy, and the guy driving the truck, the killer. And the guy who was dead was the actual guy.
I have a feeling this is going to turn into somebody, a world leader somewhere, is going to just round up all these Muslims and start gassing them, just like they did the Jews back in World War II. Seriously, I think it's going to happen, and Mr. Trump could be that person. He's crazy enough to do it.
Okay, you may say that, and I know this comes across as really bad, but... with the way the Muslim nation is right now, they want to kill us anyway. So if we start killing them,
well, that's the thing. Like, that's the line. Where is that line?
No,
you know what I mean. Where is that line of defense?
In North America and Europe, obviously we don't want to get to that point. We don't want to be deporting people just because of a religion. We don't want to be gassing them because of a religion. Yeah. We don't want to get there. But they've declared war on us a long, long time ago.
Yeah, if they can't peacefully be with us, how are we supposed to be peacefully with them? Like, if they can't just... If they want the whole world to believe what they believe, isn't that kind of Hitler-ish?
It is.
You know what I mean? And people
they want to drive the Jews into the sea. They want to destroy Israel. They want a one world caliphate of people that believe in Allah.
I think a lot of people have their heads in the sand about they don't want to believe that this is true, and they don't want to believe that people are actually like that.
They want to believe that Muslims are peace loving, and it's like
there are some people who are Muslim and are peaceful.
Yeah,
but that's hard to separate, because Hitler was a Christian, right? He labeled himself a Christian, did he not?
He labeled himself... He never specifically stated that he was Catholic, but he played the Catholic card. Right. So he played into Catholicism. He used the religion to further his ends. He was a vegan.
That was his problem. He didn't eat enough meat. That's your problem. You got to eat red meat to fucking bacon. You got to eat bacon to be a happy person. I tell you, you got to eat that bacon.
I know. It's like I don't think I could ever be a Jew for the simple fact that I would eat bacon because bacon is so.
You know, it's like that Snickers commercial. You're angry when you're hungry.
Here,
have a Snickers. Here, have some bacon. Just eat some bacon. Eat some pork chops. Eat that pig, and you'll be like, I don't want to kill anybody anymore. I have no idea. I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah. No. And I get it. It's just.
It's just such a weird state that we're in right now in this world. You know what I mean? It's just so weird because you sit there. It's like the first thing we have to blame on a. It seems like every violent attack we have to blame on some religion or a hate group or something. When these people are just crazy. Cause. There's always a cause behind somebody's violent act.
Yeah, but if there's a common cause of religion, you have to do something about that religion to further prevent violence. Because if you continue to ignore the root cause, they're going to keep doing it.
We got to ban all religion. If we do something about
hold on.
Your religion is shit.
When was the last time you heard of a Christian suicide bomber? Or a Buddhist suicide bomber? Or a Mormon suicide bomber?
When I hear somebody do something crazy, I'm like, that person's crazy. I don't think about the religion. I go, you're crazy. Like, you're a goofball. And there is no God that tells you to do something. You are crazy. You have voices in your brain, and you are doing... I don't know what you're reading. I've never read the Quran or Muslim shit.
No, but okay, it's the same concept behind Vikings and Valhalla, right? To get into Valhalla, you die in battle. So they had no problems fighting, right? This is the same application to Islam. It's like when you die, fight for God, fighting against non-Muslims.
These people must be really disappointed when they die and nothing happens.
No, very true. I agree.
These people who die and say I'm done fighting or dying for 72 virgins. It's like you must be very disappointed when you die and you just dead. You go nowhere that we know of because there's no proof, there's no evidence that you go somewhere. Who knows when you die? We don't know what happens.
But that's okay. I disagree with when you die because I believe in heaven and hell. But no. It has a very valid point. It's like when you die. There's going to be a very, very big disappointment for some people. And in my opinion, those people that suicide bomb, when they go, they're going to hell. And then they're going to be like, no, I killed people in the name of God. It's like, God's going to go, you didn't do that in my name. You did it because you're crazy.
Well, that's what I mean. You do it because you're crazy.
And I agree. You have to have that sense of craziness to you to be able to do that. And I get it. But for that matter, a soldier has to have a sense of crazy to be running towards the firefight, not away from it.
Yeah, you are crazy. If you're a soldier, if you're at war and you're crazy to be like, I'm in another country fighting for freedom in North America. I'm like, whoa.
And I don't think either one of us have anything against soldiers. We appreciate that sense of craziness that you have, the willingness to do that. At least in my opinion.
You're crazy if you're doing it. If you think I don't know. That's a different topic altogether about soldiers and war and stuff like that. So,
in the grand scheme of things, getting rid of cars isn't going to stop somebody from killing people in the name of their God.
No.
Because at that point in time, you'd have to get rid of knives, sticks,
to get rid of God,
stones.
But you have to get rid of the panel of the gods apparently because they're telling people to kill people.
No, well
that's the thing.
My God doesn't tell people to kill,
but people might interpret.
No,
but you don't. No. That's what I mean.
Even in the Bible, it does state that God has commanded people to kill. Right? It's been done. He's done that. He has said, "Go out and kill." Mm-hmm. But we as Christians now understand that isn't necessarily the way to go, and we understand it, and we try to avoid killing people.
That's the whole same. It's the same pod as how a Muslim person who lives peacefully and practices the Quran, right? who
Yeah.
reads the Quran and interprets it in a peaceful way.
Yeah.
Against somebody who reads the Quran and goes, I'm going to go murder people because of this book. We don't hear about it. We haven't, but we could hear about it in time because we didn't hear about these Muslims killing people 20 years ago.
No, we did.
Like, we didn't hear about it as much.
No, because, yes.
So it could
Because
happen. There could be a time where a crazy Christian person goes, I'm killing in the name of the Christian Christ, and it's like, then what are we going to do then? You know what I mean? It's like, it's going to be a cycle. You can't kill an idea.
No,
so that Muslim idea, that Quran idea is always going to be there.
The Christian Bible went through a reformation and basically stated that, yes, we can interpret some things one way and some things another, but as a whole, we're going to say no killing.
Stop being crazy out there, people. Stop killing people. Stop running over people. Like, stop running cars banning cars, and just stop it.
Banning cars is a crazy thing.
That's all. Like, that's crazy talk. To sit there and be like, we're gonna, we're gonna ban everything. We're gonna have to. We won't be able to cut our meat. It's like we're living in.
We're gonna have to pick it up with our hands and go, and then we'll ban teeth because you can.
Yeah, because you could eat somebody.
So this is an exercise in crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
How people think, and they think that these things are good ideas, and I think this is interesting. An exercise in crazy. Join us next time on Trump Tuesday.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the craziness that we see in this world nowadays.
Even
ban
in our
everything.
videos, you see the crazy.
Just ban everything.
Yeah, just ban everything.
That's all we're going to have to do. Ban everything. Turn everything off. Shut the lights off. We're done.
Yep.
We're done here. Go back to the Stone Age. See you later, guys.
See ya.
Hurts my brain to think about stuff.